Are we ready?
All right, ready.
No bras required. The podcast where two girlfriends talk about everything from diapers to death and do it all braless and brutally honest.
I'm Megan. I'm a mom of four, lifelong educator, dance studio owner, coffee and wine snob, and never afraid to speak my mind.
And
Ooh.
I'm Patty, mom of three, teacher turned leader, dance boss, loud laughter, tequila enthusiast, and professionally unfiltered.
Together, we've got over 30 years in education, seven kids, two studios, countless bottles of wine and tequila, and a whole lot of stories to share with you.
What's No Bras Required all about? It's a space for women like us who are juggling life, entrepreneurship, parenting, work, marriage, friendship, grief, joy, chaos, and just need some real talk.
So, whether you're sipping wine in leggings, hiding in your car, or rage cleaning your kitchen, we're here for you. Hey, Patty.
Hey, Megan. How you
How's it going?
doing?
Ugh, it is picture week. I am great, but exhausted and like feel like I'm being stretched in 85 directions this week, but good,
Oh,
good. That's what we say, right? Everything's good.
living the dream.
Yeah,
Living the dream.
for reals, for reals.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I'm in the done club.
yeah, you are. You really are living the dream.
Done pictures, done recital, being
Yeah,
right smack in the middle of pre-registration. I'm like, woo woo.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. Does that feel like I'm rubbing it in?
No, no, you worked really hard to earn that. I just, have a few more weeks to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Yeah.
It will be
It's
okay.
a glorious space to be in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be super happy come June, but
Yeah.
just the next couple weeks. But it's all right.
Yeah. It is that last sprint to the finish line that is the hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lots of endurance,
A lot of patience.
mental health pep talks,
hmm A lot
tequila.
of WTF and just shake your head and like, okay. I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well,
What goes?
this weekend is a big day,
I know.
kind of. Um,
It's
yeah,
Mother's Day.
it is. It is.
It's
And
Mother's Day.
we should be excited about it, but I might be kind of annoyed because I was asked what I wanted for Mother's Day. And like,
Ooh.
yeah.
By your boys or by your girls?
It was the boys.
Okay, so I'm gonna say if the boys are asking, you raise them right. If the girls ask, it's like, and this is such a double standard, but it's kind of like you missed the assignment because you're supposed to be the ones paying attention.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if they've thought about it. So I don't know. And then
Yeah,
I get more annoyed because apparently I'm expected to mind read. And
yeah,
I expected them to mind read. And, you know, it's not really.
yeah. Well, it's a little unfair, but it's also still valid because you mind read for all of their special events and birthdays and Christmas and
All of them. So
all of
I
them.
did end up just getting myself a Mother's Day present.
Did you?
I did. Well, I mean, I kind of became like a thing, but for
Yeah.
20 years I was a minivan mom. And
Oh, yes.
yeah, I had Mike drive my minivan to church. He hasn't been driving it in a while because he got his truck and he was really excited about it. So he wanted to drive that everywhere. But we drove the van to church and he was like, "Oh, this is really bad." And I was like, "I
Yeah.
know. Now you understand why I was really, really upset when your car got totaled and you had to get a truck. And that meant I wasn't getting a car. And it was my turn. It was my turn." And he was like, well, this isn't safe. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, what do you want to do about it? Because we can either pay all the money to fix it. I don't know what else to do. And he was like, well, let's just go get you a new car. And I was like, I mean, you don't have to ask me twice.
Oh, I like this mic.
I know. I was kind of shocked. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I really like the pictures.
I got a new car. She's hot. She's a hot new thing. That's not a minivan. It's a little SUV. It's not little. It's an SUV. But yeah, I'm really excited. I am not a minivan mom anymore.
Look at you go.
I know. I grew up 20 years later.
I love this life for you.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything that says more grown up than a minivan, though.
Well, very true. I feel like, but I'm in that like extra grown up era now of like
Yeah.
I've moved through the minivan stage.
You're into the reclaiming parts of my life backstage.
Yeah.
It's like level 8.
And
That's what I'm calling it.
oh, I like that level 8. And on
Yeah.
the inside, this is how level 8 I am. The inside of my car, it's like this pretty light gray, almost white interior.
Ooh.
I know how level 8
Ooh.
is that because that
That's a very
means
that's a risky level 8 because you still have kids at home.
I just have one. I have one that is still like little-ish and in my
Yeah.
car, but he's not allowed to eat in the car.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. But I know, like that's like you are completely out of the juice, goldfish,
Oh,
all the like
all the things
all
stuck
the
to that.
things.
Remember
Yeah.
pulling out the car seat and being just like dreading what was stuck and gummed up underneath it or
Yeah.
like at the base.
At
Just
the in
making
the
you
like
try
in
your
the
hardest.
crack where you have to
Yes.
like dig in. I so funny story. Um I had the minivan for forever and I was at middle school. I don't know, this was years and years ago. So I still had kids in car seats.
Yeah.
And we had to move something. So I was like, well, we can use the van. Like when you move all the seats and you fold them down and all the stuff, like
Yeah.
you got lots of
You have a
space.
cargo van. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was like, well, we'll use the van. So I'm out there with the band director and we are like putting the seats down. We found a no lie, like a full breakfast smorgasbord that came through the seats and under the seats. It's like waffles and bagels and Cheerios and Fruit Loops and like all this stuff. And he was like, I mean, we could just have a whole meal on this very dried up stuff. And who knows how long it had been there. But none of it was moldy, which is kind of scary. But yeah, I was like, all right, that is the true mom car when you're like, hold please, I'll just like move a seat and I could probably feed you for a week off of what's under here.
Yeah. Nobody can accuse my friend Megan of not feeding her children the most important meal of the day.
Right. I'm sure there were some French fries and other things in there too, so we
But
may have
that was all
branched.
breakfast items.
That was that one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which tells you that I would feed them. They wouldn't necessarily eat it. Just shove it under the seat or in the seat,
Yeah.
whatever works for them.
Gosh.
They all grew
That's all.
up. They're fine. They lived.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're turning out just real well.
Apologize to their
Oh,
future spouses for their stuffing habits.
I'm, yeah. Yeah. I've told the girls, the boys' girlfriends, I'm like, I've tried. They're like, we appreciate your efforts. And I'm like, just okay. I just want you to know, like,
This
it
is a
was,
lot better than it could have been if I left
yeah,
them to be to themselves. Yeah.
their own devices. Yes,
Yep.
truly.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Well, should we get into it?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we
Okay.
should.
So, the mental load minute. Let's talk about it.
Well, there's a lot with being the like emotional center of the family, which I think a lot of moms are. Like, we look after the calendar, we look after the kids, we look after the day to day, we look after the feelings, we look like it. I summarize it as everything. I look after everything. Um, and yeah, it takes a toll. It takes a toll, and it's usually invisible work because you do it because you've always done it. I always go back. My high school graduation, Our valedictorian said, and he actually said it was to the teachers, but he's like, you've always been here. You always will be. It's like everybody kind of laughed because it was true, but it was like, that's what it feels like to be a mom. It's like you've always been there and you always will be.
Hmm.
And it's like, wow, way to be summarized.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and I mean, we've talked about this and a lot of other episodes about the making the magic,
Yeah.
creating all of the things, remembering all of the things, but also smoothing out the conflicts, telling them where they last put something. It's like,
Yeah.
it's just a lot. You're the emotional support person for the kids
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
also probably your spouse. I mean,
Yeah.
you're their person. So you're
Yeah.
carrying a lot of the load,
Yeah.
and nobody has time for us to break down.
Yes. Yes. And
Yeah,
that's probably when they notice the most that you're missing.
right. When you're
Oh,
sick.
something's not right. Yeah,
Right.
because
Where'd she go?
mom's down and out for the count.
Yeah. Um, yeah. I mean, it's hard for them when we're not there to take on all the things and okay, let me go grab this, let me do this for you, let me make sure, it's always mom, what's for dinner? Mom, where's this? Mom,
Yeah.
oh, I forgot this. Can you grab it?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think too, part of it is, and I think this is the part where moms get resentful. I don't mind doing any of those things. What I get resentful about is the parts of myself that I forget or are abandoned in order to play this role.
Mm,
Like,
yeah.
when's the last time you went out with your friends where you didn't have to plan a whole bunch of stuff in order to do it? Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, I'm thinking really hard.
Yeah. Like, where you like could walk out of your house freely, like your husband does, or like your kids do, and it's like, bye, I'm gonna go see so and so.
Yeah.
And it's like, if we want to do that, we have to like make sure that there's food in the fridge, make sure that they know where they're like whoever has to get to wherever they're going has a ride, that they know that their bags are packed and that what they need to go to that place is ready. Like we give up so much. And then like when you get to the age that I'm at where you're like we're going to be empty nesters, I'm not sure who I am anymore, like without this role.
Yeah.
And so then you're kind of like not pissed off, but it's you're like, well, what do I seriously, what do I do now? Like I know I'll go to work and I know that Todd and I'll do things. I bought him pickleball rackets. I bought him a gift this weekend. I'm like,
Did
I
you
packed
really?
I
You're
did. I
like,
bought
you're
pickleball
doubling
rackets.
down.
I did it. Yeah,
Yes.
we're gonna play pickleball.
Oh my gosh, I love this for you.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
yeah. So, but it's like you abandon those parts of yourself, and because they're not nurtured, because they're not looked after, because you no longer do those things, you don't know who you are without them,
Yeah.
with all the things that replace them. So it's an interesting time of life, getting to level 8, maybe 9. I don't know.
I mean, I'd say you're at level eight, 9 of mother, probably more like level 9 of motherhood. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know. You know what I don't
yeah.
want for
It's
Mother's Day though?
crazy. What?
I don't want to answer 74,000 questions
On what you want for Mother's Day?
or just any questions.
Yeah. Ooh, we'll say that when they go, what do you want for Mother's Day? A question-free day.
Yeah. I don't want to have to answer anything. No, what's for dinner? No, none of it. None of it.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, Patty, remember when
Yeah.
the kids were little and it was
Okay.
Mother's Day and like preschool would do a thing. They always did those cute little things of like who my mom is, what she does, like, and they always came up with cute stuff like what's her favorite food and what does she like to do,
Oh,
you
yes.
know? And then they'd give you like the cute little handprint craft and they'd have like mothers like muffins with mom or I don't know, like one of
Yeah.
those things.
Yeah.
And love the intention. Love the intention.
Yeah.
So cute because I do cherish those because
Yeah.
having that for my kids is pretty awesome. However, when I had to do it in that 1 week, 4 times, because each kid's class did something, it made me really resent Mother's Day. I was like, this is because it just adds to the
Yeah.
craziness, you know? And it was like,
Yes.
y'all, this is too much. And, it was fun with Michaela because she
Yeah.
was my first one and all the others were babies. And like we had that special time together. But by the time we got to poor Ryan, by the time we get to Ryan, I'm like, I'm so over this.
Yeah. Like, Ryan, I'm good. Just give me a kiss. I'm not even showing up.
Right? Yeah. But then I don't want to be the mom that doesn't show up and you're the only one who doesn't have the mom there. It's a
Yeah.
lot of pressure.
Yes,
It's
it
a lot of
is.
pressure.
Um, when you said that, do you know what Charlie's her last Mother's Day one, like, and her teacher, I taught her teacher, she was in my TRX class, so we knew each other. It was like a list of questions about your mom, like the greatest thing about your mom, my favorite thing my mom cooks, my mom's favorite store is da, da, da.
Mhm.
Charlie put my mom's favorite store to shop at is the liquor store.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And I was like, oh my God. And she goes, yeah, when she said, Mrs. Lewin, can you spell liquor? She's like, oh, yes, I can. L-I.
Because this is going on this paper to go home to your
Well,
mama.
don't like I don't shop. Like, I'm not a shopper. When we do, I shop maybe twice a year, and she's with me both times, but it's not really something I get excited about. But when I'm going to the liquor store, I probably do have a little spring in my step because it means I have a day or two off. We've got friends coming out. I'm like, why did she think this? But I'm like, yeah, that actually tracks.
I love it.
Yeah. Oh, the memories.
Oh, the memories. I know, they're
Yeah.
really sweet. I love those papers. I
Yeah.
really do.
Yeah. Dylan did one too. Um, they had to color a picture of their family, and his teacher said, what's this? And he goes, that's me and my mom skipping through the dandelions because we were deadheading dandelions in our yard. And she goes, well, what's this over here? And we live out in the country, so we have a septic tank and field. He goes, that's my dad in the poop tank. The motor, like the motor on the septic tank pump had stopped. So he's a mechanic. He was fixing it. So he wasn't in the poop tank, but she's like, I will never forget that as long as I live. Yeah.
Hmm.
Dylan and his mom skipping through the flowers. Meanwhile, dad's over there in the poop tank.
Kids.
Oh, Lord.
I
Kids,
know.
indeed. Indeed.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So let's talk about the gap between effort and intention with Mother's Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know, right? This is a deep one because like Mother's
Okay.
Day is great, but I think
Yeah.
sometimes because it feels like an obligation, it's a set day on the calendar and you have to do something. People try, but it misses the mark emotionally.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. And but it's different for every mom. And I think a lot of us, like, did you know your mom's love language? Or do you know your mom's love language?
Mm, I would guess my mom's love language is acts of service.
Okay.
That would be
Yeah.
my guess on that one. But no, like for sure, no. Mm-mm, no.
Oh, it's like you're the last person people think about on like what would, and I will say with the exception of daughters, because daughters I think are looking forward to their future and going, oh, like I think they can see themselves in a mother's position in life, and so they try to do more or be more thoughtful about it.
Hmm.
Um, Not always, but sometimes you get those thoughtful boys and they're incredibly sweet and see things and listen and but yeah, it's there yeah, there's definitely a gap sometimes between what they're trying to do and what comes across. What do you think it is that moms want?
I don't know. I think about that because, in what you were just saying, I think for daughters, there is a period of time before we're moms where we
Yep.
are very aware of how much our mom does and how much she means to us, and we are very capable of being very thoughtful and
Yeah.
meaningful. And
Yeah.
then, and maybe even with the first baby, I think there is some of that like, oh, realization of like, oh, wow, like
Yeah.
this is super hard. And mom, you did this for me, right? So,
Yeah.
but then you have baby number two, or life starts getting harder and faster and so much,
Yeah.
and you're just trying to keep your head above water. And it's really hard to be intentional for somebody else on Mother's Day. You're just trying to survive being a mother. And so
Yeah.
I think that can
Yeah.
be really disappointing on the other end too, because even though your mom sees it and she sees where you're at and she knows where you're at, she's lived it. I think there is that like disappointment on, oh, okay, now they're too busy for me. Right now I'm an afterthought. And that's got to be hard. I know we haven't gotten there yet with our kids, but it's that
Yeah.
you're not the most important thing on Mother's Day anymore, you know?
Yeah.
Um,
I felt like the most important thing on Mother's Day for a while though. But I don't to me, as long as we're together or like you get a phone call or a text, because like with the boys, they've got other moms in their lives now. So it's like, okay. And I try to be very aware of that, but I don't know, as long as they're checking in and just let me know how they're doing and
mhm.
they like to me, so both the boys came to the recitals this weekend, brought their girlfriends. When they saw Charlie and I do that duet, they were like, Dylan didn't even know. And I'm like, you didn't know? And he goes, Nate goes, you told me to keep it a secret. And I'm like, and you did? He goes, and I did. I'm like, from Dylan? He goes, I did. And Dylan goes, but we voted, Mom, and we think you should wear that outfit everywhere you go.
That's amazing.
He's like, you rocked that outfit. I'm like, I don't think I did, but I appreciate the support. So, like, we have a lot of fun, anyways, like, just even in how we answer the phone for each other and stuff like that. So I know like we're close and they do think about me and they appreciate having me around. Like, but I think like of those moms where their kids are, you know, hours away and you don't get to see them all the time. And it's like, and if those kids aren't calling, if they're not, it's like, oh, that makes me incredibly sad for them. It's like that's a lot of like just anticipation. Are they gonna remember? Are they gonna think
Mm,
of are they gonna yeah, yeah,
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be hard. And I think even the moms that are in it, even if their kids aren't, they're still in the house. It's, are they going to remember? Are they going to think of something? Are they going to be thoughtful? Or is it going to be just like the card they ran out and got really quick and
yeah,
here's some
yeah,
flowers? Because I think what moms want is intention. And
yes,
they want some kind of intention, not attention, but intention behind whatever it is. That mom homemade card or the just
Do you remember the
spending time
breakfast
together.
in bed? Did your kids ever do that for you?
Oh my gosh, yes. The
And then
we
you'd
were
walk out to your kitchen and you're like, oh,
I know, because it's like they think that that's what you should do, and they make you breakfast in bed, and
yeah.
it's usually terrible. And it's awkward. I don't know. I like you see it on the movies and you see all this stuff, but I'm like, breakfast in bed is kind of hard. It's just
Wow.
weird.
Yeah. You've got a boy like mine that really believes in salt on eggs. I remember like the
Yeah. We had the girls made pancakes one time, um, but it wasn't like the instant, just add the water and they
yeah.
missed, I think it was the sugar or they put too much cornstarch. I don't know, but I was like, oh, oh,
Pass the syrup, please.
oh, all the syrup. Maybe
Just gonna
some
dip this in the syrup.
chocolate sauce.
Oh, God love them.
I know, I know. It's so
Oh,
silly.
what's the best thing your kids have ever done for you for Mother's Day?
Oh, wow. Um, I know the best thing that Mike ever did for me for Mother's Day was give me a trip away. That was when I was pregnant and we were moving. Um, the kids, it wasn't Mother's Day, but I think probably one of the best gifts the kids have ever given me, and it was actually Liam. It was for my 45th birthday. And
Yeah.
he wrote me, and I'm sure he used ChatGPT or like he looked it up online. I mean, it's fine, but it was the thought that counted. He wrote 45 sticky notes
Aw.
with sweet little sayings or like notes to me, and he put them all on this basket. And like it had, stuff that I liked in the basket, but it was
Yeah.
the 45 little notes of like just sweet words. How sweet is that?
You did right by that one. Yep.
I
Yeah.
did.
That shows intention and like I see, I acknowledge, and I thank you for all that you've done. Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Aw.
I know. What's the best thing your kids did?
I also got a weekend away in a hotel with gift cards, and it was just like it was after recital. It was an incredibly I just remember that year being really hard. And for them to just know that what I needed was space and some peace and not more, meant a lot. I think the other one is like Nate didn't die.
Mm.
I
Yes, I
laughed about
remember
that
that.
one.
Oh my gosh, that was so
That was
cool.
my worst and best Mother's Day ever because he got in that accident on his motorbike and like I was his first call. He's like, Mom, I've been in an accident. And I was like, he's like, the ambulance is here, like I'm okay. And I'm glad he knew to do that. But like when you arrive on that scene and then you actually see what happened,
You were not okay.
I was not okay. I
Yeah.
was no. But you pull it together in the moment and then you freak out after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's what moms do. We have to be
Yeah.
brave and calm and like the steady for everybody else.
Yeah.
And then go and like sit in the bathroom or the closet and then lose it. And
Yeah.
then like wipe your tears and try to make it look like you haven't cried and then come back and be like, okay, we got this.
And we're strong. Yeah.
Yeah,
He and the following Mother's Day, I got diamonds from Nate.
that's
And I was
right.
like, dude, you don't need to do. And he goes, no, I did. I walked in the store and I told her I I crashed my motorbike last Mother's Day and and he goes, and I didn't even get my mom a card for Mother's Day. And then I forgot her birthday. So he goes, I need because she was walking up to a section. She goes, no, I need diamonds. And I was like, you don't need. But it was
Oh,
very thoughtful, like, because he was like, yeah, I did that, and then I did that. And I'm like, oh my God. Yeah.
yeah, that girl was like, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You need.
Yeah. But he got me a really like a lovely necklace and a ring. Like I'm like, Nader, like you didn't need to do all of that.
He loves his mama.
Yeah. He's I got some good kids. I got some good boys and some good kids.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do some rapid fire
Okay.
of things that moms secretly think.
Oh, what if our
Yeah,
kids listen to this?
I know. It's okay. They know us by now. We've probably actually already said it out loud to them.
Okay. Okay, can I go first?
Yes, you go first.
Dylan, you put too much salt on the eggs. Okay, I did it. Woo!
Whew.
Okay, you go.
Okay. Please stop asking me where things are on Mother's Day of all days.
Oh, yeah. Okay. If I have to plan brunch, I'm not going.
Seriously. I shouldn't have to plan it, right? Same with dinner. If I have to pick where we're eating for dinner on Mother's Day, my anniversary, or my birthday, I quit.
Yeah, yeah. I think though part of like I know they ask where like if we're gonna go out, where would you like to go? But give me a couple suggestions because for me at this period in my year, I have such decision fatigue because I just came off of comps, everything that's needed for registration, recitals, answering parents' questions all day about like class placements. Like I don't just feed me. That's all.
Right?
Yeah, that's all it is. I just want to spend time with you. And if we're going out to eat, then just feed me. You guys know the things I like.
Right. I'm not going to be that picky.
But
Or,
I understand why they'd ask. Like, would you rather go here or here? Like I understand, but
I mean,
yeah,
are you craving anything? Okay. That's a different question than like, what do you want for dinner?
yes.
Ugh, right? It just, ugh.
Yes.
Um, I also don't like to hear you're hard to shop for because I literally send you links of things I like. And like it's not hard. I save things in the Amazon cart and they're just in the bottom of the cart on the like not in the cart but saved. Just
Yeah.
peruse that. It's a very
Yeah.
long list.
Yeah. But also like I don't care about the gifts. They're nice to get. I just want proof that my existence makes your life better or easier in some way.
Right.
Yeah.
That I matter as me.
Yeah.
I don't need like the stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
But
mean,
I
I
guilt my kids too.
yeah.
Like when I'm like, can I have a hug? And they're like, no. And I'm like, but what if I get in a car accident and die on the way to work? And they're like, why would you? And they're like, Mom, why would you do that? I'm like, because it could happen. Like I am an orphan. I have no parents left. So if I had one more chance to hug my mom, you better believe I'm going to take it. So I'm not above guilting you into giving me one.
Fair.
They're always like,
Fair.
why would you say that? I'm like, because one day I'm gonna die and I want to make sure you're
Yep.
okay and you can handle it.
Yep. We're just teaching you guilt now. That's the way it
I'm not
goes.
even Catholic, and I'm good
No,
at
but there
it.
you go. Yeah, that's
There
some
you
good
go.
Catholic guilt right there. That's like next level.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and I think when we were talking about resentment earlier, and it's the silent expectations that we hold that cause it, right? And we just want
Yeah.
people to know. And it's not fair. I mean, when you really think rationally about it, it's not fair to expect people just to know what you want or to expect them to know what you need. We have to communicate, but it would
Yeah.
be really, really nice because we do know what people want and need in our families.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
seems like nobody does that for us.
True. True. I don't know that it really bothers me. Like I just want everybody to get together.
Same. I'm at that point. I love just all of us
It's
being
like
together and having a norm, just time together. Like sit and
yeah,
watch a movie, have popcorn and surprises, just be together and joke around.
yeah,
I don't need a fancy dinner. I mean, it'd be nice if we like went somewhere and had an adventure together, but it's just any time together because we're not all together anymore. And I think I appreciate that more and
yeah.
more the older the kids are getting. But I remember when they were little, all I wanted was time by myself. And all they wanted to do was spend time with me on Mother's Day. And I was like, this is not Mother's Day
Oh,
because I spend time with you every day.
do you remember like when they were little and like it was like such a good day if you could have a poop by yourself and not have to explain it?
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
God, those were good days.
I know. God, take a
Or a
shower.
shower. Yeah.
And there wasn't some little person that's like, mommy, mommy, and you're having to
All
like
up in
figure
your
out,
business.
yeah, where
Yeah.
the towel is so you can run out and take care of something. And yeah. Oh, or take a nap.
Yeah.
Like you're so tired and you just want a nap,
Yeah.
but
Without somebody on top of you, like
beside
their
you,
hot little
cuddled.
body.
Yep.
Like, yes.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
And now what I wouldn't give, I mean, I don't want them interrupting me while I poop. It's a little awkward. But like to have that cuddle time or to like just be able to like have them sit on the couch, with you
Yeah.
and want to, like
Yeah.
that's magical.
Yeah. We on Sunday after recital, I basically sat in a recliner for the majority of the day and I binge watched a series. But I did get up and I got ready and I went to town and Charlie and I went to the Michael Jackson movie.
Yeah.
And it was so nice, like just to sit beside somebody that really wanted me to go because she's like, we both like him. Like nobody's going to appreciate it the same way that we will to, like I'm
Yeah.
like, that's fun.
Yeah, like little dates with them on the things
Yeah.
that you guys have in common. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's like perfection right now.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Um, what was I gonna ask you? I totally forget. Megan, my brain's still in like
Not, yeah, you haven't fully recovered from all the.
recital coma. Yeah.
Hmm.
But like I think we should talk a little bit about the dangers of those silent expectations. Like if you are a mom that is expecting a little something, like or a big something, whatever it is, there's no harm in sharing that with your spouse or your children so that they know like, hey, I would be hurt if something didn't happen, or I would appreciate this.
Yeah.
Because we also have to teach them how to treat the people that care for them. Because one day it's going to be a spouse or a business partner, or do you know what I mean? Like these relationships are where they learn to look after each other and the people in their lives later.
Yeah. And I know you don't want to sound needy and you want it to happen naturally, but again, it goes back to that whole love language thing
Yeah,
of, and if you've never done that work with your spouse, it talks a lot about those silent expectations and, well, I want to be loved like this, but your spouse has a different love language. So they're going to naturally want to love you in their love language and you want to love them in yours,
yeah,
and they don't always match. And then that's where we start having conflict and resentment builds because you're not being loved the way you need to be. And so having those conversations with your kids and having those conversations with your spouse and knowing like, okay, this is how you learn somebody's love language. This is how you act and give and treat them
yeah,
on special days, you know, and that's how they feel the most loved.
yeah. Well, and we can create disappointment by expecting people to read scripts that they've never seen.
Oh, and yet somehow we still expect that Oscar-worthy performance.
Yeah. Like that's dumb when you say it out loud like that.
I know,
Like
but
no wonder you're disappointed.
I mean, and I feel like that's like the whole men are from Mars and women are from Venus idea of like, really we are.
Or
Like we build this whole idea up in our head and we have these scenarios of like what things should be, and
yeah,
it's just not the way that men think or operate, and even
no,
kids. And and then we're like so dramatic when it doesn't go the way we wanted it to. And we're like,
yeah.
but you didn't give anybody a script. How are they
Well,
supposed
and
to know?
if you're just opposed to doing that, like if you were opposed to telling Mike something, I believe you could tell me and I would tell Mike, hey, Like Megan keeps talking about this. If you want to hit it out of the park, like
Right.
for her birthday or Mother's Day, dude, do this. And I
Or we
don't know a man on this planet that loves a woman that wouldn't go, thank you, because I've been struggling. I don't know what she.
yeah. Or we just say it on the podcast and then they listen to it and then and they win.
Totally, totally, totally.
I know. Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, you use your resources, friends. Find the friend. Find the
Find the friends. And
yeah.
let's say no. Yep.
All right, let's do tiny
Yeah.
win total fail.
Okay.
Okay. Tiny win. I
Yeah.
clearly communicated exactly what I wanted,
Oh.
but total fail. I was still annoyed it didn't happen organically. Is that not moms and women in general?
Yes. Okay, I got one.
Okay.
Tiny win. I
Hmm.
finally admitted I wanted alone time. Total fail. I felt guilty the entire time I got it.
Totally. Yes. 100%. 100%.
Such a mom thing.
Right?
I will say though, when I got the hotel room and the kids and Todd did that, I did not feel guilty at all. I didn't.
I did not feel guilty for my little trip either. Um, but I have been guilty of this, like
Yes.
wanting the alone time and then feeling bad that I'm missing out. Or because then I'm just sitting there and they're off doing something fun, because that's usually what happens. And then you're like, well, great, now I'm alone. Like, what am I supposed to do? Because you don't really know what to do with yourself when you're alone. Um,
Because it doesn't happen. You have to
no,
practice it.
totally out of practice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like if you want like this special spa day or whatever, and then you have the mom guilt of, well, that's a lot of money that they spent on this that could have gone to blah, 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 blah. And so then you're feeling guilty the whole time that you have this expensive experience that, and what else could it go to? Like we have
Yeah.
a hard time accepting gifts and things, I think.
Yeah. Well, I like with Nate, he was so excited to give me that necklace and that ring, but all I could think about was the money he spent on that. And I'm like, you're young, you need that to pay.
Hmm.
Like,
Hmm.
but also appreciative that he thought that. Do you know what, like, yeah, that he was willing to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm like, to make up for it, I'm like, what, living? Like, it's good. You're
Hmm.
still here. I'm okay. Yeah.
And I think it's okay that both things can be true, right?
Yes.
You can be
Yeah.
grateful and you can be worried about them and their financial future and what they
Yeah.
spent on it. You
Yeah.
can be grateful for what they've done and you can still be disappointed that it wasn't
What
what
you
you
wanted.
hoped for. Right.
Yeah. 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 We're not swallowing our feelings and calling it maturity anymore.
Mm-mm. But we're also not going to start fights over terrible pancakes or a messy kitchen.
Yeah. All right. So what do you okay. What do moms actually want? I think we said peace.
Mm.
Like
Effort.
some
We said effort. Yep.
effort. Yeah. Rest.
Hmm.
That's my love language. If you rub my back and let me rock a nap, you're totally my people.
Oh my gosh, Patty, can I tell you, like a little side note tangent? I've turned into a nap person on the weekends, and I don't know what's happened to me because I am not a nap person. You know
But you
this. Like you
are.
and I spent a lot of time together, and like
Yeah.
Patty be like, I'm gonna take a quick nap, and I'm like, okay, and I'm scrolling and working and doing all the things. Like I just can't shut down until nighttime. But when nighttime comes, 9 o'clock, I'm like, oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
Shut her down. She put a plug in her. She done. But I've been a nap person.
Level 8 comes with naps, my friend.
It's kind of glorious. Like a good nap on the couch, like full belly, and you're just sitting there and you're like, I don't really have anything I have to do. And I could just,
I'm just gonna reset. Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes I like to pretend I'm on a tropical vacation and having a siesta.
Oh,
It helps the mindset where you feel like you should be doing something. You're like, no, la 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 la.
right.
Tropical vacation.
I
Um,
I could
I
live
gotta
with
tell you a
it.
funny one.
Okay.
I may have rocked a nap at a dance competition this year.
Yes.
I think I told you about this. The rehearsal room was in a gym, and it was like the building was like a church, and it was like they had school and everything in this church. Anyway, I was so tired because it was like 7 a.m. starts, and I think we were getting back to the hotel around 10, 11 o'clock, and like you still have to eat, like all the things. Charge the iPad for the next day, make sure your music's all ready, right? Anyway, I think we were on day 4, and Charlie came and put her sweatpants beside me, and I was sitting on the floor of the gym watching groups, and I was having a hard time staying awake as it was. But when she put those sweats beside me, I'm just like, uh, anyway, I knew some of the kids had seen me because they like I opened my eyes and they backed up, and I was like, "What are you guys up to?" Megan, they got a picture of it and they put it in our year-end slideshow at the recital.
Of course they did. Of course they did.
I look like a homeless woman laying on the like cement floor.
Yep. Yep. I have done that before. I have. And there's picture evidence. Pops
Yeah,
up every once in a while. Just curled
yeah.
up on the
I don't
floor.
even care. It was I
Yep.
looked happy. I looked happy in that picture.
And you needed it.
Oh, I needed it bad. Yep.
Yep. I know.
Yeah.
It's see, rest. That's it, friends. That's all. That's what everybody needs, rest.
Yeah. Yeah. Some thoughtfulness too. I think moms are looking for some thoughtfulness. Like just show me that you thought about me. Like those post-its that Liam did for you.
Hmm.
Like a lot of thought goes into some, and it's not expensive. It doesn't have to be, break the bank. It's just like, oh,
Yeah. There's some effort,
yeah,
it took effort to make that. It took thoughtfulness of like, what can I do? It's
yeah,
acknowledgement um, of who
yeah,
you are to them. And I think that's all.
yeah. And I think the other thing moms want is to not have to plan it.
Correct. Oh, if we can get one message across, and I don't know that we have very many male listeners, but if you have a spouse and it's Mother's Day, I do not want to have to plan anything. Just do it for them.
Yeah, yeah.
And
The end. Yep.
it's not the breakfast in bed, it's not the like spa day, even though those are all nice, but
Yeah,
it's just not having to make the decisions because we are so decision overloaded and decision fatigued right now with the Maysember that's going on that just not having to make decisions for one day is glorious. Glorious.
yeah, yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Um, I think one of the best things you could do for a mom with little kids, take everybody out for breakfast, take mom home, give her flowers if she's into flowers or some little gift, and then say, "You rest, and I'm going to take these kids to the park for an hour."
Hmm.
Like, oh,
Or get the kids up, don't wake her up. Get the kids up and take them to breakfast and don't tell her and let her sleep in.
yes.
Best thing ever.
Best thing ever. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be expensive.
No, no. All right, let's do some things we don't need, like funny things that tend to happen on Mother's Day.
Uh, oh, I own a dance studio. I don't need more bath bombs.
I am an educator, and now not so much anymore because I don't get them, but I used to get like mugs all the time, coffee mugs. Can I tell you how many
Oh,
coffee mugs I have? So many.
yeah. I kind of like the coffee mugs, especially the ones with sayings on them, especially if they're a little sweary and inappropriate.
Those I do love. So
Yeah.
now that I'm getting coffee mugs, they're fantastic.
Yeah.
But because they are sweary, and Michaela's really good about getting me sweary ones.
Yeah. Charlie got me a candle for Christmas. It says, "I hope this candle smells better than the shit I've put you through."
That's
And
fantastic.
I love that she knows that I would love that.
Michaela got me a coffee mug for Christmas that said, "Be careful, or you'll end up on my podcast." Isn't that
I've always
good?
loved that kid. Oh my
I
gosh, that's
know. It's a good one. It's a good
funny.
one.
Uh, I don't need a robe. I think I've got four.
I have no robes. I need one.
Want one? You can have one of mine.
They just get so hot though. So I think that's
Yeah.
my issue, is I get hot in them and then yeah, I just don't like I like, but I don't need like another sweatshirt. Um they don't usually buy me clothes. Um but like any of that kind of stuff. I
Yeah,
do love flowers,
me too.
but then I'm not good at taking care of them. So then I feel bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, so this year we're gonna choose honesty over silent resentment. That's what we're doing.
Yeah. Or at least slightly less silent.
Yes. It's like just a bit.
Slightly.
And Mother's Day doesn't have to be perfect to still mean something.
Mm-mm. But also, if you love a mom, actually put in some effort. We're begging
Yeah.
you. Just a
Yeah.
little bit. Just a little something, because that is going to go really far for them.
Yeah. And notice the invisible things that she does and like tell her. Tell her that you see what she's doing. I also want to say if you've got parents that are raising phenomenal kids,
Tell them.
tell them.
Yeah.
Yeah, because everybody hears when their kids do something wrong, but when's the last time you picked up the phone and said, I just need to tell you, like, I am so glad our children are friends or that I have your child in my life because God, you are doing a good job,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
That
Yeah.
means the world to them.
Yeah.
I know. But for the love of all things holy, please do not make her plan brunch, lunch, dinner, breakfast,
No,
anything.
no. Don't make her plan anything.
No. Mm-mm.
It'll be the best one.
It will. She'll love you forever. I mean, she will anyway, but she'll
Well,
really,
anyway,
she'll really, really like you. See, we love you always. We don't always like you.
it's true.
It's
It's true.
it's very true. Yeah.
All right. We'll see you next week on No Bras Required.
Thanks for joining us and happy Mother's Day to all the moms who are dealing with all the fun, and we hope you don't have to plan a thing. Can't wait to hear about how it goes.
Yeah.
Our goal for this podcast is to be that village where we can have those deeper conversations. We can talk about the serious things and walk each other home from diapers to death and all the things that come in between, but also to bring the humor and our crazy squirrel moments and all of our funny stories that we've lived from parenting to entrepreneurship to just being us and the adventures that we come up with. But we want to build a community and be those people to give you some sound advice that, you know, maybe makes you giggle a little bit every once in a while.
So thank you for tuning in. Subscribe, share with your favorite hot mess mom friends, and give us a follow on Instagram at No Bras Required Pod.
Every week, we'll drop a new episode tackling everything from marriage and mom guilt to leadership and loss with humor, heart, and maybe a little tequila or wine. So bring your favorite drink and join us every week.